Let's go to the Detroit Lions, breakout players for the fan favorite Lions that everybody loves.
Another really obvious one. Unfortunately, it's taken a blow. But Jameson Williams, year 2, it's going to have to wait 6 games or whatever his suspension is for us to see him. But kind of redshirted year 1, coming back from that ACL injury. They got him on the field late. They didn't really make a whole lot of him when they got him on the field. But when you turned on the tape and just watched him move, like forget what he was getting, the targets or whatever, just watched him move, the speed, the quickness, like that was obvious. He stands out in a league of super athletes. Like he was visibly operating at a different level to those guys. So I still have tremendous faith that once they get him on the field in a full-time capacity, the potential of how he can change the game from an offensive standpoint, the difference that he will make in defenses having to respect that speed and agility and ability every single snap is going to make a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, I think, the suspension's there. And when Jameson Williams showed his flashes when he just, ran his deep routes, ran those over routes and got behind the defense. There was a few of those last season. Anything that was a little bit more intricate or underneath or, needed to break off his route at the exact depth and all that stuff. There were some question marks with Jameson Williams, so that'll hurt having that suspension. But even if he just becomes Khalif Raymond plus, becomes that deep threat for the Lions, I think that constitutes a breakout for Jameson Williams. 35, 40 catches, but at 18, 19 a pop. I think all that is doable for Jameson Williams this year as a complement to the other possession-type receivers that they have in Detroit. The other name that I wrote down is a high 60s guy, graded in the high 60s, who will break out, of course, Sam, this year. Lim McNeil at defensive tackle had a good year, too. He had some dominant games. We see this from defensive tackle sometimes where they just straight up dominate. McNeil had, a couple of those games where he was unblockable. So you just put that all together for a whole season. I think he's got breakout potential. And then this one's a little iffy because Aaron Rodgers left the division. But Kirby Joseph, who became Aaron Rodgers' favorite target down the stretch. He was like magnet to the football when Aaron Rodgers was the quarterback for the Packers. But Kirby Joseph showed some ball skills his final year at Illinois and also as a rookie last year for the Lions.
Yeah, I was going to mention Kirby Joseph. I think that's a good call. And then obviously, hopefully, he will get a bigger role this year. But let's see what James Houston can do with an expanded workload.
Oh, for sure.
His production was crazy in a limited sample size last year. The sacks were obvious, but he was also very productive simply from a sort of grading and per rush basis, demanding that his role gets increased, right? Let's see what he can do with a bigger workload.
Is he the next Cameron Wake? The best comp for small sample size dominance at edge that we've seen in the PFF era.